night in of your own, but your guests' tastes have become more sophisticated since your last slumber party in grade school, and you're ready to graduate from pizza and Doritos to prepare a menu that will dazzle your friends. Well, you're welcome once again, America. We bring to you today Chef Lindsay Leopold, a resident chef from Sur la Table, who is going to show us how to prepare some fabulous dishes to delight and satisfy even your most finicky of friends. Welcome, Chef Lindsay.
Thank you very much for having me.
Well, what are you going to show us today? This looks fabulous. It smells great.
Thank you. We actually have 3 dishes that we're going to work on today.
Okay.
The first dish I actually have coming out of the oven.
Well, let's take a look.
So let me just grab that for you. And this is our citrus marinated olives. And especially if you are, doing the girls' night in, it's great to have this out or sitting in the oven. And then once your girls are coming in, you just take it out simply because it smells so good.
It is very aromatic.
Absolutely. You have your rosemary. We have some orange zest in here. Of course, a little bit of salt and pepper. Great olive oil that is very key. And a mixture of Spanish olives with some pimenton in them. And all I did was mix it up together, put it in a bowl, stick it in something just like this, a la Creuset container, and stick that definitely in the oven at 300 degrees.
You just mix it all together and put it in.
I mixed it to the bowl, mixed it, dumped it, taste it, and 300. 20 minutes later, this is what you get. And the theme for today, definitely it's Tapas Party.
Yes.
So it's important that we have a lot of these Spanish flavors. So garlic is big in that culture. So of course we have that. We have a little bit of capers for the saltiness. So go ahead and give it a try, please.
Put some on here.
I really want you to give it a try. There's some bread here.
Oh my goodness, this looks beautiful.
And it's so flavorful.
I like all the different colors and textures.
Oh yeah, and you can play around
really
with it. You could definitely, it doesn't have to be rosemary. You can finish it off with some chives if you like. It's really whatever you like. Parsley, yeah, good, right? And then you can just let them sit out. They could last maybe about a week, the most.
A week?
Yeah. So you just reheat it. And then let them out.
Keep it in the refrigerator?
Yeah, okay. Absolutely. So this is our first dish. Really fun, easy, something really simple.
And really nice for when your guests come in to smell.
Oh, the house just smells really, really good and flavorful. So the second dish that we have is going to be our garlic shrimp and Spanish sherry dish. So this is really, really simple. If we know anything about tapas, we know that it's small dishes, basically what it is. And here we have garlic, of course, with a little bit of olive oil. And I let the garlic get nice and brown, not burnt, but nice and brown so that it's toasting, and so that oil turns into that garlic oil versus just oil.
And then that's tough to time out sometimes, because if you're not watching, it can very easily
you can turn your back and then come back in and it's all gone.
Yes, exactly.
Absolutely. So you got to make sure that you're paying attention, right? And this pan that we're using is awesome. It's our green pan. It just cooks it nice and evenly, really, really nice. And then I went ahead and put the shrimp in here. So I'm going to turn this on. All right. Now with shrimp, it's not like steak. When I'm teaching my classes, I tell my students all the time, it's a seafood. Let's cook it nice and gently like we would, a piece of scallop.
So low heat.
So medium heat is fine, but you're not looking for it to cook like 100 hours. You know what I mean? It's going to cook really nice and gently. And once it starts to turn opaque, and I'll have you flip it if you don't mind.
Sure. One at a time, right?
Yeah, go ahead and flip it. Oh, so sorry. This one is, there you go. Yep. So you just flip it over one at a time.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, that's what you want, that beautiful coloring. Once they start to turn opaque, absolutely.
It's like a little bit caramel on the outside.
That's what you want.
On the edges?
Oh, yeah. That's that flavor. That's that fond that we have going on. And then,
smells great.
Yeah, it does. And then we're going to grab our sherry.
About how long should this take to get to this stage?
So I'm one of those chefs, it's horrible, but I am one of those chefs that say as long as it takes.
As long as it takes.
As long as it's,
give it time.
Because I really want you all to learn that when you're cooking with your senses. This is what makes it fun. You get to see it. You ever go to a restaurant, you're like, I don't know what that is, but it looks good. So it has to look good, it has to smell good, it has to taste good, of course. So, but if there are people who want times, I would literally say maybe 3 to 5 minutes. It doesn't take a long time from shrimp to cook.
It's nice that you say that, because it's nice to get back to a time where you can you don't have to just be following a recipe, check.
Oh, yeah.
You can actually see how it's feeling, how it's looking, and
we
do
lose
more
the
intuitive.
art of it because it's great to have access to the internet and have access to recipes, and it's great because you can just literally step by step read it and get a feel for it. But then I want you to put that recipe to the side, right? And go ahead and try it. Look at it. Does it look good? Is it sizzling? Does it smell good? Do the colors look nice and bright? I want I want everyone to get a feel for cooking that way. And then you appreciate more. You've worked hard on it. You've mastered this dish, and
you can
proud of
customize it. If you have a guest who
absolutely, especially your girls, because the heart of the kitchen, the heart of the home is in the kitchen. So when you have your girls coming around the table and you've already have all your stuff out, you just come in here, you show them what you're doing really quickly. And with tapas, it's so easy, and it's because it's really quick. So now that I hear all that sizzling going on, right?
Is this a sherry?
Let's add that awesome sherry in there. Really sweet, yeah. So what that's doing now is deglazing the pan, and you can go ahead and move that pan up just a little bit.
Move the pan. Oh, shake the pan like this.
You're looking real professional right now. I love it.
I'm feeling professional. But I'm like very timid. Is this okay?
Oh no, go for it. And then we're gonna grab the small container. It has our pimenton.
This? Okay.
Yep, this, absolutely.
Now, what exactly is this? Looks like paprika.
It's basically that's what it is. It's just
if you can't find pimenton,
paprika.
Okay.
So what we have here is a mixture of, and you're going to use all of it. What we have here is a mixture of.
Oh, it smells.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It's like smoky.
Smoky. So we have a little bit of hot, a little bit of sweet. So it's our dulce and our hot, and you see how it changes that color nicely.
Yes.
Oh yeah. So we're going to go ahead and stir that up with your spatula. Oh, look how pretty that is. Yes. We're going to let this reduce down just for a little bit, a little bit. So I'm going to turn the heat up. And when garlic is nicely cooked, it's delicious. It should be sweet. It just melts in your mouth. That's what you want. Yep.
Okay.
So we're going to go ahead. You see how your shrimp starts to curl up nicely?
Yes.
That's another sign that tells you my shrimp is done, right? It turns from translucent to opaque, and then it curls up nice and tight. Once you have that, you just go ahead and stick into our beautiful La Creuset container. Beautiful.
Yeah. Very nice. The color is gorgeous.
Yeah, and you sprinkle some of that parsley right on top, so you have the contrasting color. Okay, so now all of your, go ahead.
Question about parsley. Okay, so this is flat leaf parsley.
Italian. Yep.
Now, what if there is no flat leaf parsley? Is it okay to interchange?
The curly?
Yes. Is that?
Yeah, you definitely can. It's just sharper.
Sharp. Okay.
It's definitely yeah. But a lot of times you will find that most recipes call for the. Did I turn this off? Yeah, they typically call for the Italian because it's a bit more milder in flavor. Okay. Yeah, you don't want to lose all this. Okay. And then we're done. You want to give it a try?
Yes.
I have a plate for you if you would like. Here you go.
I'll put mine down here. So, are you supposed to? Okay, so would you recommend cutting off the tail first, or do you hold by the tail? What do you like to do?
So it's also about presentation, right? Yes. So it's easier for people to just grab the tail, and then just eat it off just like that because it's tapas, right? You're hanging around, you're playing, you're hanging out with your. Isn't that good? Oh yeah, party going on.
Yes, party is going on in
your mouth. That's my theme. Yeah,
it's not too spicy. I'm not a big spicy, but this is like just right.
Yeah, and it's not rubbery, right? It's perfectly cooked. Perfect. Not too long.
This is a gently cooked shrimp.
Absolutely. Yeah. Nice and but like bold in flavor, right? So then we have this. I'll stick this here. Now our last dish, one of my favorites, excuse me. This is our chorizo and spicy mussel dish, and we're starting off with garlic and shallots and some chorizo, dried chorizo. Okay. And so you already know it's packed with flavor. And I put a little bit of olive oil, some awesome olive oil in here, making sure that we saute it. So we had that going already. And what we have to finish this off, we have some diced up tomatoes, Roma tomatoes, and I actually have white wine in here. Okay, but I took a big pinch of some saffron, and I
that's what makes the color.
Exactly. I actually put it in the white wine because I will get a lot more of my use versus if I just take a pinch and dump it in here. Okay. It just dissolves it nicely in here.
Does it matter what kind of wine?
Any dry. Okay. Any dry. And I always tell people, honestly, if you're comfortable, cook with the wine that you drink. Why not? You already have it in stock.
Yeah.
Why not use it?
Keep it simple.
Keep it simple. So we have our tomato, we have our wine, and then we have some fish stock in here.
Okay.
So all you're going to do you feel comfortable going and adding it in there? Okay. So I'm going to dump our tomatoes, all of our wet.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah. We want all of
colors.
this. Nice and bright.
This does have a very Spanish look to it all.
And that's what the theme is.
Yes, I love
absolutely. So once this starts to come to a bubble, we are going to dump in our awesome mussels, okay?
Yep.
Now, I stored it, I'm taking out the towel here, and whenever, you're with your girls and you guys are doing mussels, make sure that when you get it from the grocery store, you make sure that you cover it up, rinse it, cover it up, put it in a colander like this, and then store it in the refrigerator until you're ready to use it.
What does the towel do?
It just keeps it nice and fresh. Never just have it hanging in the sink, because this is protein. So whenever you take it from the grocery store, you purchase it from the grocery store, put it back into the refrigerator until you're ready to use it. And then about 20 minutes beforehand, you let it get to room temperature, and it's seafood. So this just helps to keep this nice and moist.
Okay.
And I have it in here so that whatever extra water is dripping out is catching it. So we're keeping it nice and safe and sanitary.
And the mussels are alive.
Oh, they are alive. Yep. If your mussels are open like this, I try and close them. If nothing's happening after 10 seconds, I can go ahead and discard it. But you want to make sure that your mussels are nice and closed like this, and you would clean it off, just pulling off the beard or cutting the beard off. That's that little hair. Think a beard on a man. I already did that for us. And you want to make sure it smells, just smells fresh. It should never smell stinky, right? It smells delicious.
Yeah, when you get a bad mussel, then
you could tell.
Yes. Does that mean it's a dead mussel?
It's dead. It's bad. Don't try it. Don't try it.
On the show and tell show, right?
Absolutely.
Okay.
So we're gonna go ahead and dump that in here. And with mussels, they do not take a long time.
Okay.
They
like how long? About?
If I'm gonna give you a time, I'll say, okay, maybe 4 or 5 minutes. Oh yeah. And then I'm gonna cover this up. When, after 3 or 4 minutes, once everything is, I'm gonna take the lid off, I'm gonna taste it, and my mussels will open nicely, okay? And then once that happens, we can go ahead and scoop out our mussels, put it in our bowl, and then get our liquid, our broth, to a nice boil so that it reduces down just a little bit to thicken it up, and then you dump all that beautiful sauce onto your bowl. And then of course you serve it with bread, and then that's it, you're good to go. Oh, look at all that yummy broth.
Gorgeous. Again, the colors are so beautiful.
Nice and bright. Yep. Right there.
Okay.
Go for it. Grab that.
Yep. Could you add an olive?
Oh, yeah. Why not?
Why not?
Let's just mix it up. We can do it. Yeah. Did you get to taste some of that broth? Can I put that on there for you? Just.
Chorizo adds so much
spice.
This flavor feels really full.
You have a party.
The broth is delicious.
Going on in your mouth. Which goes with the theme, of course.
Yeah, exactly. You could just have a slumber party of one.
I'm telling you. Absolutely. So this is our chorizo and mussel dish, our garlic and sherry shrimp dish, and of course our citrus marinade olives.
This is great.
3 in 1.
This is great. And all these recipes are available on our website at theshowandtellshow.tv. Chef Lindsay Leopold from Sur la Table, thank you so much.
Thank you very much for having me.
And you can learn more about Chef Lindsay and Sur la Table at surlatable.com. We'll be right back.